There was not much change in the condition of banks in the Twin Cities and Minneapolis for the third quarter of 2016. Hi, my name is Ron Feldman. I'm the Executive Vice President here at the Federal Reserve Bank of Minneapolis, and I'm going to talk about banking conditions in the state of Minnesota overall and in the Twin Cities specifically. And we're going to be looking at for the third quarter of 2016. What were the general results? Well, basically not much change at all. Not much change in the Twin Cities and Minnesota in the third quarter relative to the second quarter. Now, profitability was up a bit in the Twin Cities and in Minnesota, but loan growth and problem loans really didn't move very much from the second quarter. So let's look at three graphs that provide a little more detail to these main points. Here you're looking at profitability of the median bank in Minnesota. Let me explain what you're seeing in the graph. There's a dashed line which shows the historical norm for profitability in Minnesota. You can see the actual observations in each quarter going sort of up and down. Profitability really falls during the great financial crisis and then has been recovering ever since then. You can see we're a little bit over the historical level now, but really what we're looking at is just the change from the second quarter to the third quarter. You should see that that's really close to this green barbell on the far right of the graph. That's the forecast I made for this variable at the end of last year. So the forecast still looks good, really not much change in the profitability level for banks in Minnesota relative to the second quarter. And the same is true for the Twin Cities. What about loan growth? So here we're looking at Twin Cities loan growth. Again, you can see really not much change at the end. This is kind of a boring third quarter in the sense of not much action. And finally, problem loans, same thing. Historically low levels near the forecasted range, but really not much movement. So to sum, in Minnesota and in the Twin Cities, banking conditions did not change very much from the second to third quarters. Thank you.